Any female born after 1993 can't cook. All I know is McDonald's, charge they phone, twerk, be bisexual, eat hot chip, and lie. Alright, welcome to the channel. I am Eris, you're here for a mod review. We all know the topic. There's a whole lot of items to craft, so I'll try to craft them for you as quick as I can. So first we got a wire. This is one of the easier items to craft in the mod. It only takes iron, string, and redstone. Next up is the eye core, which is a little more expensive. It does require you to kill an enderman and a blaze to get it, unlike the wire, which just requires killing a single spider. And it's a little more expensive on the iron. Mind you that each wire does cost some iron and some redstone, so it's not just 4 ingots. Next is the battery. Again, just stacking on more and more of the same materials instead of adding more. Every good phone needs a good cover. Luckily, this one is reinforced with iron. Next up, we obviously need a battery so that thing can run. This one actually does introduce some new elements. It's the first item which uses glass, and it also incorporates gold. Fun fact, gold is actually used in iPhone batteries in real life. In real life, the drive is what stores your information and your data, so that it knows it's your phone and it stores your pictures. So then you gotta put it all together. And bam, you got yourself a phone. That's actually not it, because you do need a router. Routers are activated using redstone, so you will also need at least one thing of redstone. You'll either need a redstone torch or a redstone block to activate this. Redstone torch is the cheaper option, but you might want to use the redstone block for looks or something. And so, we can take this router on over here, link it up to this redstone source, and it is active. And keep in mind, if you want to craft this, that it takes this many materials. So you might be a little too poor for it, just like a real iPhone. So you can actually use the phone without activating it to the router, similar to how your real iPhone doesn't need to be connected to the internet to do everything. But it does leave you pretty limited. For example, the store and bank apps do not work. The mail app, I guess it works? I don't think it'll send anything out though, obviously, similar to real life. You can open it, but it won't do anything. And you can still access your settings, so for example, you can set the background color to whatever random tone you want out of all of these, which is every color. So you can do something like that. You can also set a password. I would recommend Face ID, because then you can just hold the item. If you're using this for roleplay, you might want to do a password thing. And also there is a ban player option. This is for if you're running a server with these, and maybe you don't trust somebody with instant communication or something. But let's connect this to the router and really see what we can do. So now that our phone is active, we can access the store, which has things that cost money, but we currently have a balance of $0. How do we get a balance? Well, we have to go to our bank, and we have to add money using emeralds from our inventory. Luckily, if we're talking money, I know a guy. So once you've milked your cash cow and you've got all the emeralds you'll ever need, simply unlock your phone, go to the bank, and deposit it all at once, no matter how much of your life savings it is. So then we can go to the store and we can buy every single app. You can also delete them, and when you do, it won't cost any money to reinstall them. Weather app allows you to inspect stuff like the weather. It'll tell you your coordinates and even your recent death coordinates. Your camera will allow you to take pictures. You can change the FOV and everything. The Waypoints app is what it sounds like. It allows you to add waypoints to certain locations. The chat app is useful in multiplayer. It allows you to talk to other players. You can technically just do this over the chat, but this is a more immersive roleplay thing, and also technically easier, because it just requires you to do a few taps, like in real life, instead of typing out the exact command the exact way you want it, making sure it's a whisper, Your photos allow you to look at your photos. The Maps app is actually a really fun alternative to a normal mapping app. It's a little more cartoony. It allows you to look around the area though, which is really cool actually. It even lets you see where your router is, which is really useful. Especially if you get, very far from home, and then you'll be like, oh, there's my router, so I know where my router is. It's also a lot more lightweight of a map than any other thing, so you might want to use this on a multiplayer server as an alternative to a normal minimap, especially because it requires you craft something instead of just having it. Spawn app allows you to set your home, which will assumedly also put it on your map. The music app allows you to play pretty much any song from the base game. I'm not sure if it'll allow you to play modded in music discs, and frankly, I don't think it will. I'm hit that when you have a chirp. The board app is kind of like a message board, but you know, if you want to send something, I guess that's cool. It can be kind of fun for roleplay purposes, I guess. Kind of like a social media app in a way. The clock app is a clock. The paint app is cool. It allows you to draw things. However, make sure to save your things, because if you don't save them, and you re-enter the app, they won't be there anymore. And Contacts allows you to add a contact, like another player, allowing you to talk to them through your phone. Now onto the games. The first one is called Mine. So you get started, you press the play button, and then you get to play the game. Mine is a pretty simple game. You gotta keep track of your fuel. You gotta avoid the TNT, although it can be kind of useful because it does clear an area. So it won't take up fuel it doesn't take up fuel to go through existing areas, so you might think, you know, hey, maybe I should destroy the occasional TNT. It cost health instead of fuel. It also has Snake. My main complaint with Snake is that it is very slow. I prefer myself a more fast-paced version of the game. I normally wouldn't take any problems with, if not for Tetris. Tetris is super responsive, allows you to go as fast as you want. It's not perfect, and you use Q to rotate the thing. It's not perfect, but like, it's better than Snake. It would be nice if the creator would update Snake to be a little more fun, but also this is a free Minecraft mod, and I'm not so entitled to demand it. So ultimately, would I recommend you this mod? Yes, I would. It's pretty good. I think it's pretty good if you are going for a certain vibe with your Minecraft server. I think it's a pretty good roleplay mod if you want to use something for Minecraft roleplay. And frankly speaking, I think even in single player, it allows you to have fun with games like Snake, or Tetris, or I guess Mine. I'd say check this mod out. Well, I've been Eris, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye!
Like and subscribe!